So there are limitations to type erasures, and especially with the generics that type erasures work with. You'll notice in the code that I'm giving here, all I'm trying to do is create a very simple array of generic values. That's all I'm trying to do. Now notice, I'm not using collections, and that's gonna be a problem. Because remember, with generics, we're using the collections to kind of help us, again, narrow down exactly what our objects are going to be. The collections library of material is going to have much more in it that can handle generics compared to a very simple array that we're passing in here. Very simple array. So again, big difference between an array and then an array list that's in collections in Java. So that's where problems not using collections end up with issues in type erasure and with generics. I'm trying to use generics here. With E, you'll see E's everywhere. The bad part is that, frankly, a normal array just can't handle it. Period. That's really what it is. So in this example, I'm trying to create an array of a new whatever generic element, and it's just not having it. Now, I can get away with creating one at base of just the object, but that really doesn't help me. I could throw anything in there, and the array is, again, a very simple array is just not going to be able to handle it. Java lets you get away with it first, but if you try to throw in complex objects into it, it's going to have some issues. It's just going to have some issues. And again, the collections array list will have many more features on, frankly, on what you may want to do. So this is the only way around this, as I'll call it, if we wanted to. But notice I'm passing in a very simple array, but I am passing in a value. So Java can actually, okay, let's see what this is. Okay, I can start to build this a little bit and then assign it to the array, the very simple array. It will work, but you're not using some of the benefits using collections like an array list or vector or something of that nature, but it'll let you get away with it because you're doing defining. You're defining that object with, well, whatever's being brought in. That'll let you get away with compared to maybe some of the other things that are a little bit more vague on this. So notice the rest of these really don't use an equal sign to assign a real value to it. We're keeping everything pretty open here, which makes sense. You may not want to assign a value to everything quite yet. You may just want to create the array and then add values later. I can't do that without using the collections version and using generics in Java.